Here we have another butcher shop. Now this bike's interesting. Now, in the old days, this is the old days. So the butcher, what he would do, if Mrs. Smith and Mrs. Brown and, John McDonald down the road ordered some meat, he would have himself or someone, he'd get on his bike, he'd wrap the meat up, put it in this basket, and he'd ride down to your house and deliver to you the meat that you wanted. And often what people do every week is that they'd get their meat and they'd give the butcher a list and say, well, next week when you come, I want some sausages and some mince and a bit of bacon and a bit of this. So he'd have your list, and so through the week he would do your order up, and then he'd come out and deliver it. Quite interesting, isn't it? So this is the old butcher shop. Now that table there, I'd say, would have been a table for making sausages. It's sloped backwards, and bear in mind I'm a butcher, so the sausages don't all slide off the table. They put them in their skins. They're pretty wet and slippery, so they'll be on the table to link them all up to make the shape. Once again, an old chopping block, mincing machine, a few old tools up there, leg of ham. It's probably, that's probably a real leg of ham. Once it dries out, it can just stay like that forever. Old leather pouch and apron. And that barrel there, that's when they make corned beef. It's like a pump there, and they put a big needle in the piece of meat, and they throw it in there, and it cures it. And in that barrel used to be a solution of salt and everything, like brine. So they'd squirt the meat in the brine, then throw it in there, and that's where you get your corned beef from. So here we go back here. Old till, that'd be what you'd weigh your meat on. It's pretty good. Even a place to sit when you got tired. But in the old days, coming to a butcher shop or something, if everybody was a catch-up, everyone knew everybody, everyone stopped for a chat, and to see how everyone was going on. Okay, let's go. Just a short stop in the barber's. There's the whole thing. You used to sit there and have your hair permed, and they put all the solution in the woman's hair, and she'd sit there and they put that over your head, and it was a hair dry your hair out. Cool, wouldn't do that now. Over there, you'd have your hair cut, a few things there, and the barber shop always had a little counter like that. And you always sold tobacco, and back in the old days, people didn't really smoke a lot of cigarettes like we know today. They used to just roll their own. But yeah, that's what it's like, little butcher shop. It's quite good. Alright, well, we'll keep going. I hope you're enjoying these things, it's quite interesting. Well, this little shop here is, you'd come down to the bootmaker. This used to be a bootmaker's shop. So you'd have a guy in here all day, and here is, you'd bring your shoes here, and he'd repair them for you. So this building was built in 1895, and it was a workshop till 1945. And he made all of his shoes, his boots. It was Jimmy Meldrum, the guy's name was, and he was the bootmaker, and he handmade all his own boots and shoes, and it's quite interesting. This is going all the way back to 1895. So, good old Jimmy, the old shoemaker. Alright, let's go. I can see a grocery shop coming up here. Let's go and have a look in here and see the grocery shop. Now, so these old milk cans. Today they pull up a big truck and they just fill up the tank and away they go. But in early days they used to put the milk in here. It had a tin lid on it. They used to cart around the milk like that. And then back in those days they never used to boil the milk and all that. When you got milk, you had to shake the milk because it had so much cream in it and it was thick on the top. But let's go in and have a bit of a look and see what's in the general store. Well, this is Molly. She's been here since the 1800s, and she knows the lady in the bar. They don't talk very much, but anyway, it's quite interesting. But as we sweep around, this is a general store, and look at all the old Persil and all the old products that you could buy in those days. The old cool drink boxes. Cool drinks used to be delivered in boxes like that. Old pinball machine. And as we look around, You know, you'd buy something and I'd weigh it on a set of scales like that. All these old boxes, clothes. Yeah, it's quite good. Look at these old counters, they're beautiful, aren't they? That's what it was like. Every old store in the old days had these big wooden counters. Quite amazing. Well, see you, Molly. I hope you're feeling better in the next 100 years. We'll catch you next time.